Welcome back to another episode, crew. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, keep up to date what I'm trying to share with you guys. So before I get started on the blog today, just want to give you guys an update. I just cleaned out my freezer, or my ice bath, sorry, and I'm refilling it at the moment, cleaning it, ready to go for the next round of summer, I guess, because it's getting hotter here in Mildura. So yeah, ice bath for sure. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is an update on the Down Under Championships. Now, they are getting some serious big name athletes at this event. Like, I definitely didn't expect that when it first started. I was thinking, oh, yep, it probably will just, interest the people who obviously compete in Australia and stuff. I definitely didn't think that it would bring in big name people from overseas. So these are a couple of athletes who have been confirmed recently. So we've got Lauren Fisher. Now, she is hitting the competition floor. Doesn't know, she did say in her post that she doesn't know in what capacity yet. So does that mean that she doesn't know whether she's going to be on a team or whether she's going to be going as an individual athlete? But she will be at the Down Under Championships and she will be competing in some capacity. Now, she's actually about to get married to Rasmus Anderson in a few days. So maybe they're coming to Australia as their honeymoon, who knows? Yeah, like maybe Rasmus will be the next person who'll be announced as an athlete to compete at the Down Under. The next athlete who confirmed was Saxon Panchik. Now, Saxon Panchik is one of the proven athletes. Obviously, Tia is coming, so is Brooke Wells and Ellie Turner, so Ellie Turner's not with Proven, but Brooke Wells is with Proven. And, Saxon's with Proven now as well, and it doesn't surprise me that he's coming down to Down Under. Now, he is actually going to be in a team, and it's been confirmed that the other athlete is Moorad, who's going on the team with them. We don't know who the third male athlete is yet on their team. However, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see Shane be on a team with these guys. So obviously he's the coach and stuff and he's behind the scenes, but he's actually a pretty good athlete in his own regard. And he does train a fair bit as well. So it would actually be super cool if Moorad and Saxon Panchik joined up with Shane Orr in a 3-person team at Down Under. So that would be awesome to see. Obviously, it could be anyone, like they do have several other male athletes on their squad, on the Proven squad, or they could be just adding in an athlete already from Australia, in that mix. So it hasn't been confirmed who's going to be on their team. So like I said with Lauren Fisher, she doesn't know what capacity she's going to be in yet. So whether or not she's trying to organise a team or not. And then obviously with the 2 men, we don't actually know what their team looks like yet, but we know that they have been confirmed. Now, in saying that, okay, there hasn't been an announcement of like money or anything, like prize money. It hasn't been announced or anything yet. So it's pretty cool to see that although nothing has really been announced about the comp, it is attracting some very big people. My only question is it going to be like the first year of Touring Pro? So when Touring Pro first got held at the Pat Rafter Stadium, obviously Royce Dunn trains with the Mayhem crew and he knows Rich Roney and that. Now back then China Cho and Taser Perses were on Mayhem's team at that time as well. Now Rich came over for a holiday. He teamed up with Royce Dunn for that event in pairs, and then China and Tasia, they teamed up and went the pairs, female elite pairs. Now, since then, Touring Pro hasn't had any overseas athletes, but in their first year at Pat Rafter Stadium, they made such a huge noise with their ability to draw in other people from the people, I guess, that they knew and who was attending, that it really did make Touring Pro one of the standout events. Like, obviously Touring Pro was a standout event already. The last 2 years it hasn't actually had anyone big name coming to it, but it's still a very big event. So my question is with Down Under, is the same thing going to happen? Are they going to make it like so fabulous in their very first year that, you know, everyone then wants to go every single year after that in hopes that, you know, it's going to have these big name people that we don't really get exposed to in Australia. You know, it's hard for us to go to the games. It's very expensive, very costly. We don't have very many elite athletes here, and, you know, our top athlete is Tia, but she doesn't even live in Australia, she lives in America. So, you know, having that exposure to them at competitions and stuff is pretty cool, especially for the athletes. And then, you know, bringing them over for that first event, first time that, you know, they host, say, the Down Under or how they do the Touring Pro, it then staples this idea that maybe it's going to have this kind of opportunities every single year. So I'll be interested to see what happens over the next couple of years with Down Under. At this stage, I don't think I'll be able to go just because obviously costs and travel, and I also have to get time off work. But I'll definitely be watching it. If I can go, I'll be super pumped and excited, and I'll make sure I film while I'm there. Unlike what I did at Touring Pro, I didn't take anything, I just wanted to relax. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you have any comments with regards to Down Under or any information that you think that I should chat about or whatever, please leave a comment below and get back to me. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, crew. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Keep up to date with what I'm sharing with you guys.